Hello and welcome back to Stock Market Encyclopedia. Here we cover news highlights from the day. Xiaomi seeks India court nod for overseas payment for business. Court allows Xiaomi to make payments except royalty transfers. ITC stocks gain in a subdued market. Tech Mahindra, TCS top gainers on Nifty. Bandhan Bank gains more than 2% from day's low. Q4 earnings of TV Today Network net profit rupees 358 million versus 361 million YOY. Estimated 500 million, 616 million QOQ. Poor YOY, poor QOQ, misses estimates. EBITDA 486 million rupees versus 498 million YOY. EBITDA margin 20.08% versus 23.27% YOY. Poor EBITDA, poor margin. Q4 earnings of Larsen & Toubro net profit up 10% at 3,620 crore YOY, up 76% QOQ. Revenue up 10% at 52,850 crore YOY, up 34% QOQ. EBITDA up 2% at 6,520 crore YOY, up 44% QOQ. Margins at 12.33% versus 13.27% YOY, 11.4% QOQ. Q4 earnings of Tata Motors net loss of rupees 1,032 crore versus 7,605 crore loss YOY, 1,516 crore loss QOQ. Revenue down 11% at 78,439 crore YOY, up 9% QOQ. EBITDA down 38% at 8,282 crore YOY, up 17% QOQ. Margins at 10.55% versus 15% YOY, 9.79% QOQ. Q4 earnings of Nitin Spinners profit up 99.46% at 85.47 crore versus rupees 42.85 crore YOY. Revenue 50.33% at 769.06 crore versus 511.58 crore YOY. EBITDA up 60.67% at rupees 167.44 crore versus rupees 104.21 crore YOY. EBITDA margin 21.77% versus 20.37% YOY. Q4 earnings of Kalyani Steel's net profit down 8% at 69.6 crore versus 75.7 crore YOY. Revenue up 19% at 449 crore versus 377.2 crore YOY. EBITDA down 6.8% at 96.5 crore versus 103.5 crore YOY. EBITDA margin at 21.5% versus 27.4% YOY. Q4 earnings of Caplin Point net profit up 19.1% at 79.1 crore versus 66.4 crore YOY. Revenue up 21.7% at 339.2 crore versus 278.7 crore YOY. EBITDA up 16.5% at 99.9 crore versus 85.7 crore YOY. EBITDA margin at 29.4% versus 30.7% YOY. Q4 earnings of Sheela Foam net profit down 15.3% at 49.2 crore versus 58.1 crore YOY. Revenue of 4.2% at 763.6 crore versus 732.7 crore YOY. EBITDA down 14.6% at 71.8 crore versus 84.1 crore YOY. EBITDA margin at 9.4% versus 11.5% YOY. Q4 earnings of Maral Overseas net profit down 50% at 6 crore YOY, down 71% QOQ. Revenue of 55% at 315 crore YOY, up 1100 QOQ. EBITDA down 9% at 29.99 crore YOY, 203 crore loss QOQ. Q4 earnings of Manorama Industries net profit up 109% at 6.82 crore YOY, up 20% QOQ. Revenue of 27% at 77.64 crore YOY, up 13% QOQ. EBITDA up 54% at 11.5 crore YOY, up 30% QOQ. Margins at 14.8% versus 12.3% YOY, 12.8% QOQ. Q4 earnings of MRPL net profit up 1,022% at 3,008 crore YOY, up 411% QOQ. Revenue up 36% at 28,277 crore YOY, up 13% QOQ. EBITDA up 225% at 2,941 crore YOY, up 71% QOQ. Margins at 10.4% versus 4.35% YOY, 6.82% QOQ. Q4 earnings of Indian Bank net profit up 42% at 984 crore YOY, up 43% QOQ. NII up 28% at 4,255 crore YOY, down 3% QOQ. Gross NPA at 8.47% versus 9.13% QOQ. Net NPA at 2.27% versus 2.72% QOQ. While Q4 earnings of SKF India net profit up 4% at 109 crore YOY, up 23% QOQ. Revenue up 23% at 1039 crore YOY, up 7% QOQ. EBITDA up 7% at 145 crore YOY, up 34% QOQ. Margins at 14% versus 16% YOY, 11.3% QOQ. Looking at our top gainers for today, we can see that KRBL is up nearly 16%, Indocount India is up nearly 15%, Avanti Feeds is up nearly 14%, India Bull Housing Finance is up nearly 7%, Network 18 Media is up nearly 7%. While looking at the market at close, market closes with major cuts and global sell-offs, ends at nearly 10-month closing lows. Market slips off a straight day, Sensex and Nifty down over 5% each in 5 sessions. Sensex slides 1,158 points to 52,930 and Nifty 359 points to 15,808. That was all for today. Hope you all had an amazing and a profitable day.